It's the Playhouse Podcast with Kat and JJ.
Can't believe it. I missed everything.
Missed the show?
What am I going to do?
Check out the Daily Podcast.
Hey, we know it was a loaded question, but sometimes you grab the low-hanging fruit, right? What could your boss work on? We took anonymous calls, and a lot of people had a lot of things their boss could work on. If you manage anyone, you should probably hear this, or maybe if you just want to vent a little bit. It's coming up in a couple of seconds in the podcast. Here we go.
Bingo! How fun!
Last week, someone lost an eye at bingo.
Bingo!
Bingo what bingo?
Bingo! Bingo!
So Kat and I are each looking for something different, but you have to be first through to get the bingo. Are you somebody listening who
Is always so busy? I wanted to grab my planner because I've been trying to really free up just some squares. I used to feel really weird about having open squares on my planner. I'm like, I got to, meet somebody for lunch or coffee or whatever. But this sassy teen, she's crashing out about her overloaded schedule, but it's all her fault.
Mondays, practice. Tuesdays, practice. Wednesdays, the meetings. Thursdays, games. Fridays, also games. Saturdays, cleaning. Like I'm actually going to clean. No, that's when I sleep in.
What about Sundays?
Horse riding lessons.
So you're upset about all the things that you voluntarily
Yes, I am.
obligated yourself to do?
Very much.
Oh, okay.
spoiled little...
Well, she did it to herself, but sometimes you just got to slow down, enjoy a few days of doing nothing. But your schedule is just always so busy.
We had this over the weekend. My son played football Friday night, and then we had 3 baseball games Saturday.
Man.
And we didn't get out of the parking lot after our last game Saturday night. He was sleeping.
Was he really?
Like sitting straight up, just
I bet.
sleeping. So you're looking for anyone listening
Who is just always so busy. What's going on?
I'm on the hunt for anyone listening who, and it pains me to do this because I know how much Kat loves it. It's not that I don't love Christmas in its time, but now that noticing Walmart has begun selling Christmas trees, the decorations are everywhere. I just need it to get frosty before it gets Christmassy, but you've already got your Christmas decorations up. If I could walk into your house, I'd see a tree or maybe a stocking or some lights or
Would
some
it count
tinsel.
if somebody had hired a lighting service? You know how people have those permanent lights all around their house? Would that
Not
count?
really. Only if you're putting them on at night. You know what I mean? Like I see neighbors with like the Halloween decorations,
Yep.
and I'm okay with that, even though it's not even October yet. But I'm looking for anyone listening who is already decorated for Christmas. Kat's looking for anyone listening
Who is always just so darn busy?
if either of these fit, call now.
Bingo! How fun!
Last week, someone lost an eye at bingo.
Bingo!
Bingo what bingo?
Bingo! Bingo!
All right, Ashley's patiently waiting. She was first through, but is she somebody listening
Who has such a busy schedule all the time? This teenage girl crashing out because she just overloaded her schedule. She did this to herself.
Mondays, practice. Tuesdays, practice. Wednesdays, the meetings. Thursdays, games. Fridays, also games. Saturdays, cleaning. Like I'm actually going to clean. No, that's when I sleep in.
What about Sundays?
Horse riding lessons.
So you're upset about all the things that you voluntarily
Yes, I am.
obligated yourself to do?
Very much.
Oh, okay.
We go through a little bit of that at my place, too.
Yeah, it just sometimes adds up, and then before you know it, you're like fainting onto your bed. So
I'm on the hunt for anyone listening who is already, because Walmart is now selling Christmas trees. You got the Christmas decor up. Again, I don't hate Christmas. It's just too early.
yeah,
You can still take a pontoon ride.
it's in my heart all year round. It truly is. But I agree. I think November 15th, you can start putting that stuff up. Derek makes us wait right after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'm a after Thanksgiving kind of guy. I think Thanksgiving gets kind of hosed in that whole deal. How's Ashley doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Great, thank you. Which one do you fit?
I am too busy to sleep at night.
Oh, stop it.
No, I get you, girl. So let's talk about your family life. What does that look like?
Well, currently it's just me and my partner. We do have a 14-year-old who is in musicals and plays softball and all of that fun stuff throughout the summer.
Okay.
But she's with her dad half the time. But for my partner and I, we play softball 3 nights a week. And then we have Dart League, and then now we're starting Volleyball League on 2 nights a week. So I think I get Sundays off.
Yeah.
But you're doing this to yourself. You're choosing to go play softball and darts and volleyball.
Yeah, really conscious decisions.
Got to take got to be active and do something, man.
I like that. I like that. Out of all three of those, you got darts, you got softball, you got volleyball. If you could only do one, what would it be?
Softball, 1,000%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it really a competitive league? Like you guys get after it? You're going to have skin knees and everything?
So my Monday night women's league, yes. My Thursday night beer league, no.
Okay. And so
we're there for fun.
You're working a full-time job and doing all these events. What is the one day of the week that usually you can just crash and do nothing?
If I don't have a softball tournament, it's Sunday.
Okay.
1,000%.
So once we get into the winter and you can't play outside, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
But like throughout the week,
Then
do you
it'll
ever
switch to
say
volleyball leagues.
like, "Oh, I'm so tired. I wish I wasn't so tired."
Yes, every day,
Okay.
all the time.
It doesn't make any sense. Extroverts are crazy like that, right? You just push through because you just want contact with humans. All right.
I got you. It's good that you're getting out though and doing something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you weren't, then you would just be like Kat.
What does that even mean? I'm out all the time. I love being out with people.
We like to be home, but it's nice to be able to do something that you love, get a workout in, and drink beer at the same time.
The Voice is back. I guess it never left, but I haven't watched a reality show like this, I bet, in 10 years.
So it's so huge for, I would say, about 7 years.
Who are the judges? Is Snoop a judge?
I don't even know. See, when they switch up people that you wouldn't normally...
I think the last time I watched, the judges was it Gwen Stefani? And CeeLo was on it. I think the last
Blake
time I watched it. Is he still a judge?
I think Blake Shelton is done. All right, so we have Adam Levine, John Legend, and Kelly Clarkson. So we only have 3?
Oh, and then I bet you they have like a guest.
These 3 are returning, and then they have the ones that come in, like the pros, to work with the contestants.
So whose team would you want to be on? I'd want to be on John Legend's team.
I don't know. I would say Kelly Clarkson probably. She's got that ear. But they're all really good. They're always...
So hold on. Kelly Clarkson was on American Idol first, and then she's now on The Voice?
Yeah.
Look at her.
How weird.
And Bree, you tried out for one of these?
Yeah, I actually tried out. It would have been back in like 2016.
For which show?
The Voice.
Okay.
So you were searching around the internet. You saw that there was a trial like coming to a town near you. So you hopped in the car. Did you have to convince someone to take you down there, or did you go yourself?
Yes. It was pretty wild because I was only 16 at the time, and we lived up north, so it was about a 3-hour drive, and we drove in my 93 Camry that didn't have air conditioning.
How'd that process go then? You get there. How long did you wait in line? Do you remember?
It was definitely really crazy. There was like seas of people. It was at the Minneapolis Convention Center. It was definitely an all-day thing, and you were kind of estimated a time slot, and you got to go back and like your pod of people, and it was cool because you hung out with your pod of people basically all day.
Okay,
for the voices, you're not there in front of the 3 celebrities, so you didn't meet anybody famous. Did you just try out for producers then?
Yeah, how it works is the first round is you get to go back and you go in front of like a bunch of talent scouts, and then they go through and they go and give you like some feedback and go, yeah, we like you, or we're just gonna, maybe next time.
What'd you get the maybe next time?
Yeah, it was weird because you could tell too, because if they had gotten like a yes in the group before you, your group was kind of more like less likely to get a yes.
Oh, because they were only going to take so many people into the next round.
Yeah, because like I said, there's just seas of people.
Do you regret going, or are you glad you did it for the experience?
I'm definitely really glad I did it for the experience, and like I had made a friend that I still like keep in touch with today.
That's so nice. So when you're waiting in line, you have people like me, like warming up. Were you like, I'm okay because this one's here. I probably have better odds than this one over here.
Right.
What'd you sing?
I sang "Before He Cheats" by Carrie Underwood.
Do it.
Yeah, give us a little, just a little. Come on.
Do.
I dug my key into the side of his pretty little souped-up four-wheel drive.
Get it?
That's
I love that.
Like
you have great tone.
They should have took you. That was their mistake.
They slept on you.
Thank you.
What are you doing for a living right now? Since you didn't make it on The Voice.
I currently am actually an artist.
Oh, all right. So
I saw Bree's stuff this weekend.
Okay,
I actually met her for the first time.
paint, pottery. What do you? What's your art form?
I do painting and printmaking.
I like it.
Nice.
All right. Nice little eloquent segue from that.
Skilled gal.
Hey, thanks for hollering at us, giving us a little bit of insight of this. I appreciate it. Morning. How was your weekend?
Hi. It was what weekend? It was so fast.
Oh, you
but,
miss them when they're gone.
New. It wasn't like family fun. It was just like we did a lot of like gigs this weekend. So I had one on Friday, and that was beautiful. Always look forward to that one. On Saturday, I had two. And one of them I didn't have promo, and I was getting ready and curling my hair. And I said to Liam, I got to leave a little bit early because I don't have a promo person. He goes, I'm getting in the shower. I'm coming with you.
Oh, you worked it.
And so he was my promo guy. And I said, listen, I'll pay you in a really amazing meal. What do you want? Anywhere you want to go. I don't even care. We were going to go to the crab boil place. He goes, I want real, authentic Italian food.
Your 13-year-old said this.
Yes. And I said, all right, then where are we going? Olive Garden? Where are we going around here? He goes, Sbarro in the mall. Sbarro.
I can't even tell you the last time I was at a Sbarro.
I'm not going to knock on a Sbarro. I wasn't in the mood for pizza or baked ziti or anything like that, but I was like, I need to get my kid out more. You know, like that was the authentic Italian food that he was craving, but he didn't regret it. We sat down. He had some za. We did some shopping, went to Shields.
Cheap date, by the way.
I have never. Oh, I know. Like, joke's on him. I was like, thanks for all the labor today. But we walked around. I didn't realize. I don't ever go to the mall on a Saturday. But people do. Did you know that?
I didn't know
like
that.
a ton of people were there. It was crazy. It wasn't quite shoulder to shoulder, but there was a massive amount of people. I like to go during the weekday in like an afternoon and get some stuff done.
I bet the last time I walked like through a mall, not just went to a store, it's years.
Really?
Years.
Oh, I like to people watch. I like to get like a coffee and just like walk around, check out the deals. So it was a good weekend, but fast.
If we could offer you anonymity, what would you say is something your boss needs to work on?
Like I said, I'm not going to.
Just take a shot.
You're the worst. You don't want me to work here? You want to take on the bulk of my duties?
I'm not looking for more work. I've made that very, very clear.
Then
I'm looking
you
to
go
do
first.
less. I don't know who my boss actually is. So I don't know
so
what
we
to
can
tell
start
you.
there. Maybe properly identify who our
maybe.
boss is. Okay, so we'll both decide on that and not get fired today. But I was talking to a girl who works closely to downtown. I've known her for a while, so I know what she does, and I know her boss. And she was just kind of, I would say she was like 10 wine samples in, and she was just ready to talk. It was a Friday.
I'll tell you what I would say. I got one. My boss could better understand our daily grind.
Good idea.
I haven't ever once done a morning show where my immediate boss, or for years and years and years, where my boss has actually been here at 3 a.m. when I get here and understood the grind. Like I think to fully be able to manage somebody, you have to understand what the hell they're doing first.
Yeah.
You can't just go,
That's a good one.
All right.
So then when you leave after your 8 hours and they're coming back from lunch and they look at their fake skin watch and they're like, where are you going? You're like, well, I've been here since the homeless man threw up. So I am going home for my nap.
According to my watch.
According to my fake watch, you need to piss off. But I want to know, is there something
that was so aggressive for you?
Are you proud of me?
I am very proud.
Are you proud of me?
Oh my
Okay.
God, you're coming along.
It will never happen again.
It's
but
taken
that was
so long to get you to talk like this.
I know. So anyway, so she was going off about her boss, and she's like, God, I have a laundry list of things that he could do, and I would love where I work a little bit more. Like, she likes him as a human, loves him and his wife, but it's like, when someone's at work, then they're a different person. So
And if you'd rather text this, that's fine.
Yeah.
We won't mention your name on the air. I'm not looking to get anybody in trouble. But if you could kind of give your boss one piece of advice, what do they need to work on? You can call or text right now, okay? If you ever just have a conversation with someone and they dump on you all the bad stuff that's going on at their job. Like, how do you handle that? Do you just go,
Yeah, I just listen. Some people just need to vent a little bit. And sometimes it might even be confirmation to you that you're not the only one going through that. Nicole had texted because our question is, what is something that your boss needs to work on? And like we said, we don't want any workplaces, no names involved. Nicole says humility. My boss brags about himself and his leadership. So your leadership should brag about your leadership.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
you got to tell people, look at how great I am.
Hey, everybody, come see how good looking I am.
So my wife and I had this happen with a couple of people that we were talking to over the weekend. We're having a beer, and the one person we were talking to was telling us everything that was bad about their job. And I just kept looking at her, and I had this look.
Oh, that look.
And she goes, what? I go, do you have to get up at 2:30 in the morning? No, I don't. That's the good thing about it. I don't have to be there till 9.
Sure.
And I go, then you could shut your face. Because
everyone's struggle is different, though.
I get it.
You know, everyone's journey is different. And, but if it's that bad, life is too short, baby. Like, you need to switch it up then.
What does your boss need to work on, Dennis?
Oral hygiene.
Oral hygiene. All right.
Okay.
So they got halitosis.
Yeah, super chronic halitosis.
So, and is he dealing with clients and stuff like that? Because that could be bad.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yes, he deals with clients. He loves to have opening meeting. He loves to have the morning meeting and then a closeout meeting in his office. And his office is not that big.
Yeah.
And we're fitting about 8 people in that space.
Have you ever thought about leaving behind like some gum or Tic Tacs or something? Maybe some, what do you call them, Altoids?
Some people, if it's like really bad and like medical, that doesn't work.
We did that with Secret Santa. And he was like, oh, this is hilarious. And we were like, why don't you use it?
Oh, yeah, just pop one in right now.
And he
It's
never
so
caught
crazy.
on?
And he's a nice guy, so you kind of don't want to tell him this. I mean, he's got to know. I mean, it's right there under his nose.
You know, we had a guy that worked here that I thought that too. I thought he's got to know. And like, it just never did.
Or
and
his wife has
yeah,
to. I was so
and, like,
mad at his wife never helping.
I don't know how you can kiss something that smells like a butthole all the time.
He would think about drinking water. Like maybe he thought he had dry mouth. It was just, no, it wasn't good. It's still not good. It's still not good.
Hey, we got time for one more real quick. Ashley, your boss could work on what?
So my situation's a little bit weird because my partner is my boss.
Let's go. This should get juicy.
So you have a little laundry list going.
Oh, yeah. I guess the top thing would be to make sure everybody works as a team and not just working for themselves.
How hard is it to live and work with someone in that capacity? You know, it's not just a coworker. This is a boss.
It's very hard.
More tickets to see Cardi B Tuesday morning in the Playhouse. Going to give those away at about 8:05. In the 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and 8 o'clock hours, we will have cash money with free money high-low. And then start thinking about the oddest thing you've ever seen in a bathroom and bring those stories to us at about 7:30. It is going to be a very fun live show Tuesday. As you're thinking about that, we're thinking about wrapping up our podcast, but not before we get to... It's easy to tell when the morning show you're listening to is live because not everything goes as planned.
All right, so Julio had said 25 minutes ago that he was ready to come on, and then... I don't know, cold feet maybe?
I think cold feet, yeah. People get nervous getting on the radio.
I don't feel comfortable coming on. I said, are you sure? He says, can you just tell your listeners what my question is? So I can, Julio. So we'll just go through this. And then I just want you to keep your radio on and hear what our listeners have to say. You are definitely not the only one that has ever been in this position. But he says, I want my girlfriend / future fiance to help pay for the engagement ring that she just picked out. It's way out of my budget. When we first started talking about getting married, she realized that my budget was around $5,000. She has recently found one within the last 30 days that she's in love with for $11,000. Either she needs to wait longer for a proposal or help me pay for this. She did not like when I said that. So his question is, should she have to pay for half of this ring if her budget went up a little bit more? And I'm not scoffing at $5,000 at all. That would be a beautiful wedding ring. But $11,000, I wonder why she thinks that that's more important than getting engaged
when
right now.
you thought you were going to get proposed to, had you ever gone into a jewelry store and been like, yep, that's the one I want?
Yes, but I've been very modest always because, one, I know that I'm not a jewelry person. Every woman is different. I'm not a jewelry person, so I didn't want him to spend a ton of money on an engagement ring or a wedding ring because how often do I wear my wedding ring? Only when I go out, when I put my makeup on. And it's just that's the kind of gal I am. But if she is stuck with the 11,000, would you have ever proposed that idea to Trisha, saying, let's go halvesies?
I was going to put it on I was going to do their payment plan anyways. So probably I would have just went, all right, is that what you want? I'm just that type of person. I'm like, I'm going to be paying for it for a while, so why not pay for it for a little longer?
She went up at another $6,000 from what he was originally going to spend. So Julio has obviously already kind of set that in motion, like either you're going to have to wait a lot longer for me to save up a little bit more. What's more important? Starting this journey or
getting engaged with a bigger rock?
Yeah. So
will you call real quick if you've been in this together? When you got engaged as a lady, did you pay for some of it?
Marcus is already texting his opinion about it. Marcus, I'd love for you to call in because, I'd love to pick your brain as a guy. Is this something that you think would be fair?
I think most guys want to buy it and surprise her.
Yes.
It takes a little bit of that element out when I'm like, hey, can you pitch in a little bit on this?
And sometimes word gets around to the girlfriends, the friends of hers, and then you muddy the water. Then they'll be like, oh, you want to marry this guy? Can't even afford to get you the ring that you want. People can ruin situations
Yeah,
like
let's
that.
get your thoughts on this real quick, guys. It's Kat and JJ. You want to recap Julio's his message to us? I thought we were going to have him on.
I know. And then he decided maybe not the case, but he said, can you just relay this message? I want my girlfriend / future fiance to help pay for the engagement ring. That was not the original plan, by the way. So he said that she has since picked out something that is way out of his budget. When they first talked about getting married, she realized that his budget was around $5,000, which you could buy some beautiful hardware for that. But she has recently found one that she loves for $11,000. And he said either she needs to wait for me to be able to save up that money. And she did not like when he said that. So basically his idea was to say, how about we go halvesies because now you want well over what I was going to pay.
3 months salaries, that's still the Mendoza line for what you're supposed to spend?
That's what I've always heard. But I mean, know your audience. You know your lady. If she doesn't want something crazy, she's going to say it. And ladies, don't mislead them, too. Don't say, oh, no, I just want one of those rubber rings off Amazon. You have to say, this is what I want, so you're not disappointed.
Hey, Marcus, I appreciate you holding, man. I know you got through right away, but should he ask her to pay half on this or what?
I would normally say yes, but I already know the way you said it, they want what they want. I don't think they want to change exactly what they want just to bring down the price.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you'd ask. You'd say, let's go halvesies.
Go Dutch on an engagement ring. That's just weird.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Right. Well, let's do this, Kat. What would have you said if Derek would have been like, hey, I think we should get married, but I need you to pay for half? What would have been your reply? With your furrowed brow right now, I can tell it was hell no.
Well, that's because I know myself and I didn't want something very expensive. So right there, I'm like, you can totally afford this.
Oh, so you said you can afford it.
Yeah, I would have said that. I didn't have these expectations of an $11,000 ring. So, and what she needs to know is that you can always upgrade. Maybe on your 5-year anniversary, have them take apart your ring, use those diamonds in a new ring that you like. I just think right now where people are at, the climate, you have to be a little bit more composed with your spending.
The other part is rings have become... It's a different thing, right? Because they got the lab-grown stuff. They got the real stuff. They got all sorts of different gold. You can get in different settings. You can have little side pieces. I mean, it's such a wide variety. I'd be curious to see if anybody else has gone down this path where you split the cost of your wedding ring. If so, holler at us. Let's dig in.
You need cash. We got it for you. It's free money, high-low. Up in the playoffs with Kat and JJ.
Give it up for Bev this morning. He was caller number 10.
Here we go, Bev.
And Beverly, refresh me. What city are you calling from in Wisconsin?
Galesville.
Galesville.
We all heard something different.
How many people live in Galesville? That few, really?
Do you know? Because I could look it up for you.
How many?
No, how many?
1,663 people.
Okay, so all right,
And
obviously,
Bev.
and Bev, are you the most popular now that you're on our show? The most popular person ever from Galesville, Wisconsin?
Yes, I'm most popular.
I like that.
Oh my God, that's the cutest little town I've ever seen in my life.
What's if you had to sell us on just spending a weekend in Galesville, Wisconsin? What would be the thing you would sell us on? What would be the biggest attraction?
Downtown area?
Okay.
Yep. Probably Ferguson's Morningside Orchards.
Is marijuana legal in Wisconsin?
No.
No, okay. Well, I'm not going. Bev, what's going on here is free money high-low. So in front of Kat sits an envelope. She's going to rip that open. We know the dollar amount staring her in the eye is somewhere between $1,000 and $5,000. After you place your first guess, we will start our 12-second timer. And if you, with Kat's help, can land on the exact dollar amount we're looking for, you get to keep all that money. Do you have any questions?
No.
To the most famous resident ever of Galesville, Wisconsin, Beverly, we will not start the clock until you give us your first guess, so good luck.
2,000.
Lower.
1,000.
Higher.
1,054.
Higher.
1,088.
Higher.
1,089.
Bev, we were looking for
1,777. They would have put your name on the sign.
Oh my God, that's
into
almost
Galesville.
as many people that's in Galesville.
Yeah.
Like we could have given everyone $1 and still had leftovers.
Yeah.
Oh.
But once again, you don't have to say 1,000 because that would be.
But it could be 1,000. We know it's at least
That is
1,000.
true.
It
That's
could be
true.
1,000. It
Okay.
could be 5,000. Or it could be
Okay, I take it back.
1777.
All right.
So, Bev, thanks for letting us know a little bit more about your humble little city, and we'll be back with 3 more chances tomorrow for you to win with us. In the meantime, I hope you have a really, really great day.
You too. Thank you.
You're
Bye.
welcome. Bye.
Coming up next, it's Kat and JJ, and here's
I think
what's
someone else in Galesville needed to use the phone. You know how they like borrow phone lines like farmers?
Say you hate our show and you're only here for the money
Okay,
without
bye.
telling us you hate us. Okay, thanks. Bye.